All your favorite wrestling shows rolled into one. Welcome to the We Book It podcast. Let's start the show.
Welcome in. And you know what? No. See, I can't.
Let's just get into this bullshit.
You know what? I can't even do it. I can't even open the show how I normally like to open the show. I got my brother from another mother, Lemon Pepper Stepper, Teddy Long in the building with me. Teddy, what's going on, brother?
Tired as hell and disappointed in what I watched today, but I'll digress for now.
Man, I like to think of myself as a very positive person when it comes to life in general. And you know what? Actually, you're a pretty positive person too. You have a weird sense of humor, but you're a pretty positive person. Like I said, so for the most part, we're two pretty positive guys, solid dudes, that just enjoy our wrestling, right? And it's always so simple until it's not. And things could have went so much better than they did. And I don't know. So let's divulge right into it. We start off the night. It was announced that there were supposed to be there were supposed to be two matches that were supposed to happen. This is your Royal Rumble review. This is what we're going to do instead of the Sunday Stunner this week. Just letting everybody know, and everybody else this came late because I just wanted to get on and talk about this bullshit. So, like I said, me and Teddy was like, you know what? It's a Saturday night. We ain't really got nothing else going on. Let's go ahead and knock it out. So, this is your recap review of the 2026 Royal Rumble for the WWE in Saudi Arabia. And we started out hearing that there was supposed to be two matches added to this card. However, I don't know about you, Teddy, but I never saw those matches.
Me neither. Their official Twitter account said something about matches, and I believe it when it comes from the official account, but the official account, bamboozled the fuck out of us. Because here we are thinking that 1 o'clock is the pre-show, and right. We got wait and all this other shit. Here we go, 1 o'clock is the motherfucking Royal Rumble. Like, oh shit, like we didn't get no countdown show, no nothing.
Right, absolutely. And like for me, I'm driving, bro. I'm like in the car, like thinking like, okay, I'm doing real good on time because the actual show don't start till 3 o'clock, right? Wrong. That shit started at 1 o'clock Central Time. And man, bro, like I said, I missed basically all of the Women's Royal Rumble up until the last 5 competitors. So, like I said, what were your thoughts first and foremost on the Women's Royal Rumble?
Actually, I liked it outside of Bianca Belair not showing up. That was the one thing I was hoping was going to happen. Like it just felt right, even though there wasn't no reports or nothing like that saying that she was coming. It was like Shorty been out all year.
Yeah,
and it's like it's time. Like this is perfect for her to come back, win it, do that. I feel like they could have let more happen for Lash Legend in her position because she really held her own. In the Rumble match. Honestly, the Women's Royal Rumble match was low key a banger. In hindsight, like it was actually a good Royal Rumble match. Like it wasn't too many botches. It wasn't too bad. Even the only thing that sucks is this fucking Saudi crowd, bro. I absolutely hate the Saudi crowd, like because it's almost like they look at wrestling as ownership versus being a fan. Like you see how they do everything. Like people can't, like green shirt guy had to sit across the ring on the other side, that side that he never sits on.
That's weird
because their dignitaries all took the front row, and it's like it's one of them things where it's like I don't like how they run it. And the women of WWE get snubbed every single time, except if you're Liv Morgan and if you're Rhea Ripley. Other than that, women got to fight to just get liked in fucking Saudi, bro. Like I remember when they did the King of the Ring finals there at Crown Jewel, and they barely wanted to cheer. Like they cheered for Liv when she won it that year. Her and Cody won it, but it was like if it wasn't for Liv being in that match would have been so quiet.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, you're spot on. If your name ain't Sami Zayn or Liv Morgan, I mean, you're not getting the reaction that you would get in the States, you know. And
Rhea Ripley is a universal talent. Her and Charlotte gonna get a reaction no matter where they at.
Right.
Liv Morgan's gonna get that reaction no matter where she at.
Right.
Only other person that might squeeze that reaction, it maybe Bailey, maybe Alexa, but other than that, it ain't really strong in the aspects of who can pull that pop.
Yeah, and that's part of the problem that I'm seeing that they're gonna have at WrestleMania. They need to fly over more people to Saudi Arabia or something like that. Like I get that they're paying them a buttload of money to do WrestleMania over there, and good for them. The problem with this is that, you know, there are going to be issues with crowd reaction. You know, there were people that came out for the women's matches.
They were piping the hell out of it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there were people coming out, returns for the women's matches, returns for the men's matches, and literally no crowd reaction whatsoever, man. And I absolutely hated that. I'm
gonna say this right now. If this would have been in the States, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you though. Lemon Pepper Stepper got aura, boy. Everywhere he go, the motherfucking fans fuck with Trick. That nigga music hit tonight, and they panned out. Hey, he had more of a pop than Jey Uso tonight.
Yep.
But for the people that ain't Trick Williams, motherfucking Matt Cardona would have got a hell of a pop if it would have been in the States.
Yep.
The roof would have blew off the thing when Brie Bella came out. Like,
right.
Like the Obafemi, Brock Lesnar moments, like that crowd, like this is why I say ownership versus fanship, because they don't understand the storylines of how things go for WWE and stuff like that. Because when you're looking at moments where you got Oba and Brock looking at each other and they're sizing each other up, but then Brock started fucking everybody else up in the match, like the reactions weren't there because they don't understand the storylines. They just like the content because it's WWE. And it's like, yo, y'all ain't real fans of this. Like, they just doing it because they got the money to do it. Like, that's what I notice about Saudi. They do shit because they have the money to do it.
And you know what? It's like stuff that matters, that would matter in Japan, stuff that would matter in the States, stuff that would matter in the UK. Like they don't get the part that stuff matters and when you're supposed to play your part and react, you know? And like that for me is the annoying part, because like you said, it was certain parts that you just knew like the fans were going to hype up and that it was going to be a exciting, you know, but
there was get on your feet moments in the women's Royal Rumble and in the men's Royal Rumble, and they did not get it because the way Javon Evans was fucking killing it, like, no lie, the men's Rumble was actually decent when it was full with Brock and Oba and Powerhouse Hobbs, and Royce Keys and all these different people, like, and the fact that WWE wasn't scared to call back certain shit. Like the fact that they threw Powerhouse Hobbs on the LED first, and then cut that shit and said Royce Keys. I said, "Oh, AEW, they just smacked the fuck out of y'all." That's what I meant by they smacked the fuck out of them, because it's like y'all done took this man's name that he had in the AEW and said, "No, we ain't fucking with that. We gonna give him this."
Like just like blew it up, you know. Yeah, that was crazy. I went back and watched that again. I had to go back and watch that part again just so, because
he would have had a better reaction in the States.
Oh, absolutely. Monday Night Raw.
Look, even though I know why WWE did it, because they had to honor their relationship with AAA. The only thing they didn't do was TNA, and that's understandable because TNA normally interacts with NXT. But like, they only used 2 people, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, because they would have just used the Akira Tozawa and fucking Otis in them spots if it wasn't Iguana and La Parka. Like,
right.
So I get it, but like when it was the big boys in the ring, man, that shit was something special, because now we want to see what happens with Brock and Oba. Now I want to see what Royce Keys gonna do. I want to know who the fuck beat up Braun Breaker.
Right. This Rumble, to me, to sum it up before we get into the individual parts, this Royal Rumble for me basically started a story. It started Sami Zayn's recovery to it started Sami Zayn's road to the WWE title at next year's WrestleMania, and or the world title, one or the other. And it also started. It also started. Roman Reigns' ascent, his climb back to being the man, and taking back his QB1 spot. It also, like I said, it furthered the story between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, and you still got stuff with Jacob Fatu. So what I would tell fans is the past 2 years in WWE, they haven't been enjoyable since the huge payoff of WrestleMania 40, because they've been building years. You get minor payoffs, but the big payoff hasn't happened yet. Whatever that big payoff is, I'll be honest.
It's just how they did from the Thunderdome with the Bloodline all the way into WrestleMania 40, because they ran a fucking 4 or 5 year almost story.
Yeah.
And one thing about Triple H, he's a I'm gonna make you forget about something, and then I'm gonna make you remember it.
Yep.
So this is one of those things where I tell people, fan wise, like, hey, be patient. Something's about to happen, because truth be told, the real culmination might not even be at WrestleMania. It might fuck around and come at Survivor Series,
right?
Or it might be something down, or SummerSlam. Like, it's stuff like that can happen, because we'll get into the other things when we dig into it. But it's interesting how they did it.
Yeah. So let's start off with that Women's Royal Rumble match. First and foremost, Lash Legend, got to give her props, her credit. She was tapped for the Diesel spot in this year's match by tallying eliminations in dominant fashion. And Lash Legend tallied 5 eliminations in this Royal Rumble for her. It was once again her coming out party, another tab to show WWE fans that, hey, she's serious. If she is not the Women's United States or Women's Intercontinental Champion by the time WrestleMania comes to an end, then something is seriously wrong, because literally she has all the tools, she has the look, she has the build, she has everything to be a monster heel in this business. And eventually they're going to want her to turn face. But yeah, like I said, I mean, she sent all your fan favorites packing. 5 different superstars she eliminated. Another high spot was Brie Bella's return and reunion with her sister Nikki. If you notice,
on each other.
Yeah. If you notice, Nikki came out and the jumpsuit she was wearing was red and had the number 2 on the back of it. And that should have been a dead giveaway that you was going to get the other one out there or whatnot. And yeah, I mean, like I said, she Brie came back with her Brie mode theme, and she had her other red jumpsuit on and had the number 1 on it. So, like I said, that was another good spot. Obviously, Charlotte Flair stayed in the Rumble for nearly an hour after starting out the Rumble at number 1. She also in the Rumble eliminated her own partner, Alexa Bliss, which I think I'm curious to see what ends up happening with that. And then of course we had Io Sky, like I said, and Rhea Ripley working with each other throughout the match. They lasted the longest, but it all came crashing down. The biggest spot of the night, the money spot of the night, was when Liv Morgan dumped out Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day
on purpose,
like without any regard, without any any malice, or I'm sorry, well, no, there's a lot of malice probably, without any care for any part of it. Like literally, she dumped her out of the ring, and Raquel just stared at her back in the ring like, I can't believe this bitch just threw me out, you know. And like I said, I am very, very curious what happens Monday night on Raw between those two and how they address it, because Liv Morgan is definitely coming out to celebrate. You already know she's going to point to the WrestleMania sign again and celebrate her big win. But Raquel Rodriguez also has a women's world championship match against Stephanie Vaquer on Raw. So my thought process is Stephanie Vaquer is going to lose that match, and Liv Morgan is actually going to probably help Raquel Rodriguez win the match, and then help her win the title, and then after that, challenge her for the Women's World Championship. What were your thoughts overall? I think you already told your thoughts overall in the Royal Rumble. What's your thoughts on Liv Morgan winning and where they go from here?
I don't like it, but I like it.
Okay.
That spot makes me feel like we're going to see Evolution 2.0.
Okay.
With how they got rid of Dave Bautista and how they got rid of Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be and they're going to get rid of Liv Morgan, and they probably going to get rid of Dom.
Okay.
Because it's time for Dom to have a true babyface run, you know, where he's on his own, where he's standing on his own 2 feet. Sure. The setups they had in that match are going to be good. Lash Legend did her fucking thing. They just didn't give her the payoff she deserved.
Mm-hmm. Winning, you thought she should have won?
Not that she should have won. She should have been in the Final Four.
Gotcha. Okay.
Her second or third Royal Rumble. Nia Jax isn't in there. She's the muscle. You have her. You have
Raquel.
Liv. You have Raquel. You have Tiffany Stratton.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been your moneymaker right there. At least have a black woman. Like, because the thing with black women is it just sucks because it's in Riyadh. But if it would have been in the States, I guarantee you the crowd would have been different seeing Lash Legend in that spot.
I believe it.
But did you touch on the men's rumble too, or no?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm going.
But you was talking about the women. You was talking about the women's stuff. Seeing Tiffy come back was good. We've been seeing her in the gym posting stuff that she's been working out. So I thought she was going to win. I just wasn't expecting her to come out at 30.
Right.
I wasn't expecting that. But as far as everybody else in the match, Jordan Grace had a good showing. Kalani Jordan had a good showing. Sol Ruka is fucking magic. Like I said in the group chat, like Sol Ruka is gold, bro. Like you can't lose with Sol Ruka. And truth be told, she's ready for the main roster.
Absolutely.
Like she's ready now in a sense because like she can come in on Raw or SmackDown and battle with your Io Skies and your high flying women and win. Like truth be told, here's who else I would bring up from NXT right now. It would be Kalani Jordan, it would be Sol Ruka, and it would be they're going to keep Jada down there a little bit longer, but Lola Vice is the next one that should come up, because they all got personality and they all can work well.
Yeah.
So it'll give the women's division a little bit more pop because a lot of the women in that division are just strong. They don't have a lot of they don't have a lot of women with you know, like it's just what they could use.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well said. So yeah, stay tuned, y'all, to make sure you tune in to Monday Night Raw, and then after that, tune in right here on the channel for Raw Dog Monday Night, where Coach will be telling you all about what happened, and we'll be highlighting exactly what happened when Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez come face to face. Once again,
that's the other thing. My bad. That spot I didn't elaborate on the Liv and Raquel spot. Even though I said it was feeling like Evolution 2.0, like, you know, I feel the change with Raquel and Roxy being tag partners more than Liv and Raquel or anybody else, because they're not gonna like how she's moving because she the one now. Yeah.
They may turn on. I think where they're gonna kick out. I think they're gonna kick Liv Morgan out of the group. I think they're gonna beat her up or whatnot, and kick her out of the Judgment Day, because she came back and she was like really, really, you know, on.
Everybody was rubbed the wrong way by her if you paid attention to it.
Yeah. How she just came back and started demanding stuff.
Or
Next up,
bossing people around saying this is what we're going to do, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and it's like, slow your roll, shorty.
absolutely. Next up, we had AJ Styles versus Gunther for AJ Styles' career. So once again, the ring general was crowned the elite career killer following his victory over AJ Styles due to referee stoppage. AJ Styles never tapped out. AJ Styles never gave up. AJ Styles literally passed out due to the sleeper hold, and Gunther has officially added another Infinity Stone to his gauntlet, as he has now retired Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles. This match was a razzle dazzle back and forth match between these two gentlemen. I do believe they put on a banger as well, and I like that AJ really let Gunther give it to him. Like he gave him the Walter chop. Yeah, he gave him the Walter chops. You know,
like how he was when him and Ilya battled for the UK title. That's how he was chopping that man.
Yeah. And you know, like I said, if for me, I look at this and I say to myself that if this is how AJ wanted to go out, if AJ volunteered or agreed with Triple H that Gunther could be the one to put him out, then like
we always got to remember that this is their choice.
Yeah,
retirement matches are always the person who loses choice.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, for me, we may not like it as the fans. Of course, I thought AJ would do a year-long tour, but like I said, Shinsuke Nakamura told you guys last week what was going to happen. And like I said, and this is AJ's doing. AJ wanted to go out on his own terms. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, he's going to show up in TNA or he's going to show up in AEW now or things like that.
AEW.
According to Triple H, according to Pete Rosenberg, according to multiple different people that have already spoken with AJ Styles, he told all of them he officially is done with wrestling. Like, he's not showing up in TNA, he's not showing up in New Japan, at least not to wrestle or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know if it's all a gimmick. I don't know what's next for AJ Styles. Triple H said that he would gladly give him a job backstage, working backstage with talent. He's like, AJ Styles is one of the best ever to step foot in the ring. So obviously, I would love to have him.
He could be a fucking writer or a producer.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I agree.
Told, it's time
what was your thoughts on the match, though?
Huh?
What were your thoughts on the match?
Banger. It was a banger, in my opinion. I was glued to the motherfucking TV, couldn't take my eyes off it. It was a great ass match. I just hate that it was Gunther. Like he's almost as bad as 09 Randy Orton. He ain't fully made it yet, but he almost there. Like, bald head Randy Orton was a different type of irritation. Yeah. Gunther's almost there.
Yeah, with the type of stuff he would do, you ain't wrong.
Because at the same time, but I gotta respect, like I said in the chat, like I feel like AJ wants to be at home. He wants to be done. And think about it, like this the event that he came into WWE at 10 years ago, literally 10 years ago. Yep. So he just wanted to go. I wish it just would have been in the fucking US. It would have been much more appreciated if he would have had this match in the US.
Agreed. I agree with that. I agree 1,010%. Where does Gunther go from here?
Elimination Chamber.
Okay, to try to
there's nobody really else for him to try and retire unless he go after Brock Lesnar,
which is the next Infinity Stone according to everybody else. So
hey, if he retired Brock a solid motherfucker. That's all I can tell you. Because if he let Gunther beat him, right? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Gunther can take that fight from Brock.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can.
Like, willingly can take that fight, and it ain't gonna. Yeah, that'll be. I would like that, or he would have to challenge. He got to go after somebody strong.
Yeah, there's a lot of new young talent too, and we'll talk about that. The debuts or the people coming up in the men's Royal Rumble that I would like to see him get in the ring and mix it up with, because there's a lot of young, strong talent too. So Gunther is tall, big, strong. He's a super heavyweight. So there's some talent you want to see him work with. So he doesn't necessarily have to keep his career killer thing going, but There's 2 left.
It can come out when it needs to come out. He can always remind people like I end careers.
Yeah,
very lightly.
There are 2 left from the Ruthless Aggression era, the changeover era after the Golden Age. Randy and Brock. Yep. So
and Randy just signed a multi-year deal. He ain't going nowhere.
Right. So, all right. After that, we have the WWE Championship match. Sami Zayn around his people because he is Muslim.
His people.
Yeah. So in Saudi Arabia, and he is going up against Drew McIntyre. And honestly, I like this match because I felt this match didn't pull any punches. There wasn't any funny stuff. There wasn't any, I appreciate the way Drew McIntyre works.
It's a fight.
I appreciate how he goes into it and goes about doing his job, and how he really kicked Sami Zayn's ass this whole match, and
he breaks off his ass,
and you saw the frustration in him, and like he just looked head and shoulders better than Sami Zayn, and you can tell, So
Drew with the belt is 5 times better than he is without it.
Yeah. Good call by Cody Rhodes. Good call by Drew McIntyre. Good call by Triple H finally listening to his QB1 and for allowing that man Drew to win. Now it all could come crashing down depending on what happens at Elimination Chamber heading into Mania. We'll have to see about all that, because there ain't no way in chance in hell they finna let Roman Reigns lose to Drew McIntyre. Although it would be really great.
Roman's going after Punk.
Right. So then you have, see, I need that triple threat, man. We're gonna get to that, but I need.
Seth's gonna come back at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. I don't give a damn about Seth. He gonna fight Braun Breaker if he come back. What I'm worried about, I need Jacob Fatu to make that a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. I need Cody Rhodes to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. I need Jacob Fatu to qualify, and I need Cody to lose to Jacob and not be able to take the loss and not be in the title picture.
Or he finds a way to do how Drew has always got his way to get what he wants and get back in something, and this be the Cody Rhodes heel turn. Because even though Drew McIntyre is such an asshole right now, people love him.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate it. They started a story with Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre, and like I said, I still believe Drew wasn't the one. I believe Drew when he says he wasn't the one that attacked Jacob Fatu.
It might be Cody.
That's where my mind is going. I really do think it's Cody Rhodes, and it would entice or enhance the storyline.
Didn't the storyline happen when it was a number 1 contender tournament for his title?
Yep. To see who would face Cody Rhodes next after he won it back from John Cena. It was to see who will fight Cody at WrestlePalooza. So it would make sense. But yeah, let's move on to our final match of the night, our main event. And I guess I got frustrated with Triple H. I did tweet out on my Cubs page, I fucking hate you, Triple H. What did LA Knight do to you? Because LA Knight returned, and they're gonna book him in some BS match against somebody in the division or whatnot at WrestleMania. But I'm just like, come on, man. Like, why couldn't he win, the Royal Rumble? Why couldn't he win the Royal Rumble? You have embarrassed this man on Unreal. You've embarrassed this man on multiple times with the Money in the Bank briefcase. You have embarrassed this man in the King of the Ring tournament, and the last time is now John Cena tournament, and all this other crap. And I just, man, I guess this is my biggest gripe is Triple H has said 2 years ago now, I would just tell everybody to be patient and wait. Good things come to those who wait. We're tired of waiting. And like I said, I mean, it's just one of those things. I just feel bad for him. Like, I would almost rather he go back to TNA and be Eli Drake than to stay in WWE and be LA Knight.
Here's the crazy thing. How long did it take Cody to get the title?
It took him 2 years.
How long has LA Knight actually been in the main event title picture?
I mean, okay, so his first title match came again when Roman Reigns was still champion, and that was like a test run.
So think about the setup of him winning the world title off of Roman.
I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I'm just tired.
Remember the story? You remember they're building right now?
Yeah.
Patience, grasshopper.
That's true. See, I told y'all he's a lot more optimistic than me. All right, so we move on from there to the Royal Rumble. And out first comes Obafemi, and he took the popularized Diesel and Brock Lesnar spot in this match, and he kicked ass. Obafemi looked so good in this match, looked so strong, looked like a main eventer, looked like he was literally one of the biggest things out there. I mean, from his one-on-one shot moment with Brock Lesnar, to how he just manhandled people all in the ring. I just enjoyed Obafemi.
Oba's the guy.
Yeah.
Like, you talk about the NXT guys that got that aura that came up. Trick Williams will be a United States Intercontinental Champion, even a World Heavyweight Champion. I see it. He got Booker. He's Booker T-esque. Like, he good. A lot of people in the IWC don't like him match-wise, but it's like you can't have everybody be the same in the fucking ring. Like, you already got your luchadors with Penta and all them guys. You already got your powerhouse people. You don't really have those finessers like him in the spot that he in, and he the perfect one for it. They don't like it, but so be it.
I agree.
You got a lot of stories that are about to pop out of this fucking Royal Rumble. Who attacked Braun Breaker? Where does Division go next? How does Division feel about Paul Heyman walking down with Brock Lesnar? What is next for Javon Evans? Because that motherfucker was just killing it.
Cold, bro.
Like Oba was special, man. Like Oba was special tonight, in my opinion.
I agree. So, couple more spots to look at for. So, like I said, Javon Evans looked great in this match. Obviously, like I said, I've already told you guys that LA Knight, did not look.
A lot of people's cars not winning.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, like I said, I guess I would say to you that this Royal Rumble for me, I guess the reason why maybe it felt a little bit unfulfilled is I felt like it lacked star power in areas where we thought that we were going to get star power. So for
it's
me,
because of the crowd. It's the fucking crowd. When the crowd's not in it, it fucks everything up because you know when they're piping in sounds and you know when the shit's not authentic.
Yeah.
The only thing that was authentic was the crowd, how they looked when AJ lost.
Yeah, that was authentic. Yeah, they were all shocked when AJ lost.
Other than that, bro, it's the fucking crowd. Simple and plain. It's the crowd. Because truth be told, Roman told us what he was going to do.
He did.
He said, I gave him time to do whatever they needed to do. And they basically been dropping the fucking ball. So I'm about to come back and show them how to do this shit.
Save them. They begged me. They begged me to come back and save them. I'm like, oh my goodness, boy. And literally, he did it. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. He hopped his ass off that plane to come back just to save them, to save WrestleMania, to be the main event, and not to wrestle night one. He's wrestling night two. He's Roman Reigns.
Right. Main event night two.
Yeah, he's closing the whole weekend in Vegas. So,
fucking right.
Like I said, I mean, like I said, so for him and CM Punk, I think that'll be huge. And
this will be CM Punk actually getting the real main event spot. Yeah, not no triple threat.
Yeah. Yep. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So Roman Reigns did win the Royal Rumble match, his second Royal Rumble match. This one got a lot better reaction than his first Royal Rumble win, where they did everybody.
And that's only because they hold him with the year before with Dave Bautista winning.
Yep.
Dave Bautista wasn't supposed to win the year before. It was supposed to be Roman. Roman was a runner-up. He lost. Then it was like, okay, we dropped the ball, so we got to make him win. And when he won, it was like, no, we didn't want him to win. I forgot who it was.
They wanted Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
Daniel
Bryan win the year after?
Yeah. Daniel Bryan had a Daniel Bryan had a 3 to 4 year stretch where it did not matter. They just wanted Daniel Bryan. The fans just wanted him and just loved him. Which, by the way, with Brie Bella coming back, what's her name? Bubba Ray tweeted out. He was like, "Congratulations to Brie Bella on her return to WWE. ... Bryan Danielson won't be far behind." So
we'll see them working in two different companies.
No married couple wants to work in two different companies. That's why you don't see Beth Phoenix, even though she has a Legends deal still with WWE. That's why you don't see her in WWE at all, because Edge is in AEW. You know, like I said. So I mean, yeah, no, if Bree's getting ready to do anything in WWE, then like I said, you will see Bryan Danielson around WWE, and he can't possibly be in the back at WWE and still be on television for AEW too. So
right.
We're gonna see, but what's your overall grade of this Royal Rumble pay-per-view?
Well, the fans fucked it up as far as it getting a high grade because they just were terrible. I'll give it a C only because I can't wait for them to be done with this fucking Riyadh venture and like to actually get back to like it's cool to go over there every blue moon, man, but y'all going over there every fucking year.
Yeah.
And they don't like women. And women are your number one draw right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, people coming to see Roman. Yeah, they coming to see CM Punk. They're coming to see Rhea fucking Ripley and Io Sky. They coming to see the little cheeks of Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Like, that's what they coming to see.
Yep. They also coming to see Becky Lynch. I had to. I just had. My bad, man. My bad. I had to.
You see this? You see? Look. What's this?
What is it?
1-on-1.
Yeah, with the Undertaker. No.
You fucking right. Because, bro, why would you even say fucking Becky Lynch, bro? Like, he pissed me off in the Unreal story series. Like, that shit was irritating to me on that shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, my Kobe, man. And truth be told, LA Knight fucked himself up on Real because if he would have did the fucking spot like he was supposed to, Chris Park would have sang his fucking praises. And Chris Park was the one that was upset about the finish, not Road Dogg, not Michael Hayes, not none of them dinosaurs. It was fucking Chris Park that was like, we didn't get to capture what we should have captured.
Yeah.
You can't say shit about that. Like that's on you. And they were pulling for you. And you fucked the spot up.
We'll see. The fans the fans are definitely behind LA Knight. But I mean, like I said, if things don't work out, he might need to go elsewhere and see what else is out there. So I don't know. We'll see. But that is go ahead.
No, you good.
Go ahead. No, what you say?
I was just saying, like, I feel like he gonna be the one, like, because they're not gonna make him wait like Vince made Kofi wait. They're not gonna make him wait like Vince made Bobby Lashley wait. Like Vince made motherfuckers wait 10 years before he put a strap on a motherfucker. Triple H at least get you in at 3 to 5. Like
you make it sound like it's a dentist appointment or something.
It is because you gotta take what you can get. And like truthfully, like I feel like with the storylines they building, LA Knight gotta get a good angle just because of the reception they receive. Like Triple H said that he reads the shit.
Yep. Absolutely.
So he see what everybody's saying.
All right, Teddy. Well, we're gonna call it a night on that one. Listen, man. Overall, it was a building rumble, not a payoff rumble. And like I said, so storylines are being built, feuds were furthered. I would give it a C plus because of that. It lacked star power in the men's rumble, but again, it was a men's rumble to showcase the young NXT talent more than anything and show you the future, which is what Roman Reigns asked for, coincidentally, as he was on his way to win the Royal Rumble. So we'll just have to see what happens, man. But we appreciate each and every last one of you guys for tuning in to this episode. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. From Teddy Long, I'm Virgil. Appreciate you guys. Keep those booking pencils sharp and keep on booking.